I believe in spectacles, but I think eyes necessary too. I would never die for my beliefs, because I might be wrong. Vulnerability is the least celebrated emotion in our society. Small good decisions will lead you to the glorious path of success. Convince your enemy that he will gain very little by attacking you. This would diminish his enthusiasm. The world changes. We do not. Therein lies the irony that kills us. The only real battle in life is between hanging on and letting go. You're only young once, but you can be immature forever. He who is highly esteemed is not easily conspired against. If you derive joy in destroying others, you won't go far in life. Do good, live in the most positive and joyful way possible every day. The most common form of despair is not being who you are. There is no doubt fiction makes a better job of the truth. It's not the men in your life that matters. It's the life in your men. The easiest way to be reborn is to live and feel life every day. You can be anything you want in the world. Just don't become a prisoner of hatred. I knew it like destiny, and at the same time, I knew it as choice. Be wiser than other people if you can, but do not tell them so. The most dangerous of all falsehoods is a slightly distorted truth. Never get bitter. Life is a medley of good and bad ingredients. The trouble is, you can shut your eyes, but you can't shut your mind. I do maintain that if your hair is wrong, your entire life is wrong. War is a matter of vital importance to the state. Secret operations are essential in war. Upon them, the army relies to make its every move. Health is hearty. Health is harmony. Health is happiness. I know the joy of fishes in the river through my own joy as I go walking along the same river. Just let it be. If it's meant to be, it will happen. Even though the ship may go down, the journey goes on. Life is short. Live it. Love is rare. Grab it. Anger is bad. Dump it. Fear is awful. Face it. Memories are sweet. Cherish them. Be grateful for what you already have while you pursue what you want. The superior man thinks always of virtue. The common man thinks of comfort. Verily, God does not reward man for what he does, but for what he is. Don't complain about the snow on your neighbor's roof when your own doorstep is unclean. I could die for you, but I couldn't and wouldn't live for you. It's good to do uncomfortable things. It's weight training for life. Of all those in the army close to the commander, none is more intimate than the secret agent. The journey is what brings us happiness, not the destination. Old ways won't open new doors. The more you praise and celebrate your life, the more there is in life to celebrate. Without deviation from the norm, progress is not possible. Because you can only die once, but you can suffer forever. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you odd. Être dans le ventre, c'est avoir le destin des feuilles mortes. I shall allow no man to belittle my soul by making me hate him. A seed neither fears light nor darkness, but uses both to grow. Life is worth living when you have someone to share it with. The invariable mark of wisdom is to see the miraculous in the common. Contentment is natural wealth. Luxury is artificial poverty. Just remain in the center, watching, and then forget that you are there. The bad news is time flies. The good news is you're the pilot. Time cannot put anything in your hands until you let go of the time. But truly, if I were not Alexander, I would be Diogenes. Only those who attempt the absurd can achieve the impossible. A frog in a well cannot conceive of the ocean. Other people are only aspects of our own greater being. Start writing, no matter what. The water does not flow until the faucet is turned on. The moon and the stars shine, even when the clouds hide the sunbeams. Nothing isn't better or worse than anything. Nothing is just nothing. He who requires much from himself and little from others will keep himself from being the object of resentment. Having the life of your dreams is simple. Make conscious choices. One may know how to conquer without being able to do it. Your time is way too valuable to be wasting on people that can't accept who you are. There is no truth, Stephanie said mistressly, only perspectives. I had forgotten how much light there is in the world till you gave it back to me. Your words start to lose value when your actions don't match. Everybody stay positive, no matter how negative life gets. We need to renew ourselves often. Even temples need renovation. I finally figured out the only reason to be alive is to enjoy it. Art should comfort the disturbed and disturb the comfortable. We are willing to believe anything other than the truth. It takes more effort to avoid the truth than it does to face it. He who pursues fame at the risk of losing his self is not a scholar. A conscious human is driven by their conscience, not popular opinion. Make the most of yourself, for that is all there is of you. If you make a mistake and do not correct it, this is called a mistake. I live in my own little world, but it's okay, they know me here. You're thinking about something, and it makes you forget to talk. Never stop acquiring the common sense. It is as good as the knowledge. I cannot teach anybody anything. I can only make them think. I kept always 2 books in my pocket, one to read, one to write in. One mistake does not have to rule a person's entire life. The control of large numbers is possible, and like unto that of small numbers if we subdivide them. Those who realize their folly are not true fools. No one else has ever opened doors for me. I opened them myself. To understand the limitation of things, desire them. You show me a capitalist, and I'll show you a bloodsucker. But only he who, himself enlightened, is not afraid of shadows. I can chase you, and I can catch you, but there is nothing I can do to make you mine. Every act of goodness is born from our desire to be happy. When you change your thoughts, remember to also change your world. But the truth doesn't need to be known or believed to be true. I drink a cup of sunlight every morning to brighten myself. Invincibility depends on oneself, the enemy's vulnerability on him. Leaders are limited by their vision rather than by their abilities. living never wore one, so much as the effort not to live. A smiling lie is a whirlwind, easy to enter, but hard to escape. Hold yourself back, or heal yourself back together. You decide. The key to life is accepting challenges. Once someone stops doing this, he's dead. There is nothing more important than your eternal salvation. Those whose upper and lower ranks have the same desire are victorious.